Do you like big anime adventures? You know, maybe something you can just kind of sink your teeth right into? If so, then today's action adventure RPG that we're taking a look at, called Stella Fantasy, is one you need to check out. This is an anime lover's dream here when it comes down to, you know, fighting alongside of these waifu vixen that may very well just be your lifelong companion. So let's go take a look at Stella Fantasy. It's mission time. I want you to join the GIA. As a member, you'll unlock exclusive content on my YouTube channel, early access to new games, monthly in-game supply drops, and gameplay ops with me and the rest of the agents. Okay, agents, listen up. We have the top intel here on Stella Fantasy, which is an action-adventure RPG that is anime inspired. And so if you love this genre, this is definitely something you guys want to check out today. So big! Did you see it? She says so big. You're talking about the height, right? Zoom right in on them. Now let's go take a look of exactly what Stella Fantasy is all about, because basically what was happening here, the story behind this is that you've awakened, you've forgotten everything, but you've been quickly found by 3 adventurers who you join and start on a mission, on a quest to become the savior of the kingdom. So you go off and you start off your quest here with Ruby, Lapis, and Lynette as your 3 main companion buddies or waifu adventurers, right? And the gameplay is very much akin to, you know, kind of cutscene story modes that are interweaving between the different, you know, adventure scenes that you're gonna have. So it's not a linear where you're running around talking all the time. It's basically going from cutscene to adventure to cutscene. And there are a couple different, you know, ways that we can look at this, right? So that does mean there are quite a few cutscenes, so definitely buckle up and get ready for the cutscenes you guys will see here in just a second. But once you get into the adventure, the play scenes, there's a lot to be done, and management of your team is actually incredibly important to stay alive and move on, so you can collect those resources, right? So these scenes are called abyssal rifts, and these are both PvP and PvE scenes. So there is the opportunity to be able to have both plays. So you may be fighting against others or mostly fighting against the environment. And what you're doing here is you're earning resources to be able to level things up, like get new characters and level them up, or level up some of your gear, your equipment, or possibly even add runes to your equipment. And you can even earn their in-game token SFTY, which is one of their, that's actually their governance token. And this is something that you can use for, you know, managing some of your resources, buying and selling some resources. Now, in addition to the regular gameplay modes where you're going off and adventuring, we also have kind of a town management mode here that you're going to be, you know, using to collect resources for your crafting. And crafting is a very important part of what you're doing here in Stella Fantasy. So a lot of the management of the town is to be able to get special resources that you can use for crafting, as is, you know, defeating these abyssal rifts where you can get more resources for leveling up your characters and your gear. There are kind of different multiple modes here. So you have your story mode, which is your main mode, going on down through the story, but there's also going to be a team tag battle mode, which is going to be focused on the PvP side of things. And you'll have, you know, like leaderboards to be able to kind of track who is the top in some of these additional modes here. Now, when it comes down to the NFTs in this game, this is one of the cool parts. So, you know, the NFTs are going to be the characters, the runes, and the equipment that you have in this game. So the characters are going to make a difference. You are going to be able to level them up. You are going to be able to have equipment that you can level up as well, adding runes to them. And so all these things are going to be NFTs that you're going to be able to trade on their marketplace. Now, everyone that's starting out, you don't need to have an NFT to play. That's the great thing about this, is you don't need to have an NFT to get started. So you do get your first 3 characters for free. And then after that, you will be able to have to find characters or buy them on the marketplace or whatever it may be. But you will have 3 characters to start out with that'll allow you to start playing the game right away and start earning. Now, when it comes to the earnings, that's another thing you got to take into consideration, is that you can sell the NFTs that you're finding. You can collect resources and sell them on the marketplace, and you'll also be getting earnings through PvP rankings. There are quite a few different ways that you can actually earn in this game. Let's go take a look at some gameplay and me playing Stella Fantasy firsthand, so you guys can see exactly what it's like, and we can get up close and personal with the characters here. This is Stella Fantasy. All right, here we go. Jumping into Stella Fantasy, and so first impressions. All the waifu girlfriends, they're here to greet me. Let's go.
Have you ever looked up at the night sky, cleared by the rainfall? Covered by countless stars that couldn't shine any brighter.
So bright.
Could your star have been somewhere out there, perhaps? Everything.
Every day couldn't stop, think about my broken memories. I'm not live anymore, so I said there's no going back.
One eternity later.
Oh, I'm awake. Let's go. Dash. Going in. Going in. Gun, the notebook, the clumsy girl. Alright. Colorful mushrooms. Woohoo. Amateur adventurers. That's exactly it's us. That's us. I don't know. I'm here. Borrow the team. Let's go. Victory! Oh, it's not over yet. We got one last guy. Look, he's just throwing bombs. Whoa. I was in a forest. I was dreaming. How long am I dreaming for? Uh-oh. Uh-oh, again. It's so big. Did you see it? She said so big. You're talking about the height, right? Zoom right in on him. Nope, honey, we're not. Lead the way, let's go. I'll tell you if you let me hold your hand. Oh my gosh, that's some simping stuff right there, man. That's desperate. Some desperate, thirsty dudes. Alright, I'll tell you if you let me hold your hand. No, that's too. Oh, we should get to want to know each other more, and then. Oh, this is great. To the portal. Oh yes, go on adventure. Here we go. Let's go. Main story. Adventure awaits, Stash. And so you can kind of see some of the details here. Like Lynette, this is an actual NFT character, as you can see above here. We're gonna start the battle. Oh, I guess we could add one more. Oh, Ash, let's go. That's a team right there. Woo. Eternal Blaze! Ruby now. Victory! That's right. That's right. Gotta get faster. Gotta get better. Leaner, meaner. Well, there you go. That is Stella Fantasy. This is a anime-driven, waifu-style fantasy adventure game where you're taking your team here to battle across this kind of little bit of a long-winded adventure here. But if you love this style of anime and this style of action RPG, this is right up your alley. Fighting battles against monsters, tweaking some of your lineups here to really perfect it, and actually upgrade your NFTs as you go along. So this is really just kind of the beginning of Stella Fantasy and what we're seeing here, and we haven't even gotten into unlocking the whole crafting system and everything beyond that. So a lot of really cool things to be able to look forward to here when it comes to this, and in particular too, like a marketplace as well, to be able to trade your NFT items back and forth between people who want to continue their adventure here with their teams and dominate, right, with some of these higher level NFTs. So let me know what you guys think about Stella Fantasy in the comments below. Is this your type of game? Have you found your waifu? Let me hear what you guys think about in the comments below. As always, this briefing never happened. Secret and Stash, over and out.
Secret agent stash.